Welcome back, True Seeker. It's Wednesday, October 18th, 2017. Just like every Wednesday night, I'll be on TFRlive.com, truthfrequencyradio.com. Either website will get you there. Every Wednesday night, if you're on the West Coast, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. If you're on the East Coast, 9 p.m. to midnight. Free to listen to, free to call into, free to listen to the show after it's done airing. For the first 10 days after it airs. After 10 days, you got to be a paid-for member of TFR. Then you can listen to every show, every archived episode. Great index of knowledge. And I see this week we went back to 33 on-air personalities. We've been bouncing between 32 and 34. A lot of people see this number 33 and they run away. I don't think the radio station is trying to maintain 33 on-air personalities. I think it's just the way it keeps working out, Something about that number. So tonight's show, what's going to be different is the first hour and a half, I'm allowing another radio show host to lead the way. His name's Chad. He used to have the show The Chad Factor. I used to go on his show often on Friday nights. He was on Talk Shoe, and recently Talk Shoe said they're not going to allow him to stay on the radio station. They censored him. They got rid of his program that he had for years. And I truly believe that he was censored because he had me on as a guest so many times. So he's been hungry to do his own radio show, but he doesn't have a platform right now. So I'm going to let him use the first hour and a half of my show to do his show. I'm going to be right there alongside him. He also has a co-host, so those two will be leading the way, and I'll be kind of like the third wheel. If they want me to chime in, I'll chime in. Chad's about truth. He's about similar things. He likes Donald Trump a little more than I do, but I forgive him for that. So anyway, he'll have a good show. I'll be right there. The final second half of the show, we'll do our regular thing. I'll take your calls. We'll go through the scripted news, the scripted sports. There's a lot to talk about, as there always is. It'll be a good show tonight. Please tune in and hear Chad's voice. We're hoping to get him up another radio program. Maybe that can happen on TFR Live. Maybe there's a spot for him. So Chad, good voice, voice of truth, voice of reason. Because I'm someone who's being censored online, I want to help somebody else out who's being censored. So I'm giving him the first half of my show tonight. Spread the love around. Chad's going to be on the airwaves tonight on the Gematria Effect. And Gematria is not Chad's specialty, but I'll be right there if he has some Gematria questions. And when we start off the show, I'll also do the 5-minute intro, teaching something about gematria that maybe you all don't know yet. Something important, something concrete that you can work with, that you can share to your friends and family to help wake them up to this important knowledge. So again, show begins at 6 p.m. tonight on the West Coast, 9 p.m. on the East Coast. If you're in another time zone, please do the math. The calculators are out there if you're not sure. Also, as a reminder, I got the new YouTube channel, my 9th channel since this past June. I've had 8 channels deleted by Google and YouTube since this past June. The end of June, it was almost July. My first channel was deleted June 28th. Exactly 187 days after my house was crashed into after I was threatened for Christmas Eve, and then lo and behold, a car drove through the house. 187, that special number. That's the one I'm going to start the show off with tonight. Teach you a little something about 187 in case you forgot. So find my YouTube channel, it's Zachary K. Hubbard. I'm using the picture with the sunglasses. Some other people have channels that say Zachary K. Hubbard, but they're really not me. But I'm not mad at those people. It seems like they're uploading my videos and the other people teaching gematria now. But Zachary K. Hubbard, the picture with the sunglasses. And for the record, those are my girlfriend's sunglasses in the picture. But anyway, that's the channel. Find that on YouTube. And if you don't follow my blog, you want to keep up with my blog. I keep up with everything going on here. The deaths, the false flag shootings. I can cover it all in record time. This stuff is so quick, so efficient, so easy. David Tanks. Hey, if you call in tonight, man, you call in the second half, because the first half of the show, let's understand everyone. The first half of the show, if you want to call in, make sure you're calling in to talk to Chad. It's Chad's show tonight for the first half. He's got to go to work, or I'd probably let him do the full show. So he works late. He's got one of those graveyard shifts. But anyway, good work, David. David caught some more with the Aaron Rodgers fake injury, which couldn't be any more fake, any more obvious. This whole Jesus Campos, JC, Jesus, this is a monumental mocking. Jesus Campos, 33, like false flag, like October, like concert, like Jason Aldean, like Steven, like police, like masonry, like secrecy, like even Las Vegas in the septenary cipher. He's going on the Ellen DeGeneres show, you know, my favorite TV propagandist. Look at the gematria on Ellen. 48 and 223, 223, the 48th prime. The Las Vegas false flag happened exactly 223 months after Mandalay Bay opened. False flag equals 48. Propaganda 48. Hoax 48. Oh yeah, a lot of people have written me about the caller I had last week who told the story about the woman in Las Vegas who was helping the dead, and she got so much blood that she, on herself supposedly, that she had to shave off her own hair. You know, you guys, in real time, the story was sounding a bit over the top to me, and after I got off the radio waves and I heard from so many people that I should have called that woman out for her obviously bogus story, you know, I hope she calls back this week and provides clarification, but the more I think about it, you guys, and the more the facts stack, I really do think that everything in Las Vegas was a hoax. I don't think anyone got hurt. I don't see any damage to any property anywhere. I see all sorts of crisis actors, stories that don't add up. You know, the woman who called in last week, she's never called the show before. Very possible, just another crisis actor type, just like you see on the media, you know? I mean, just think about it. How can you be helping people that your hair gets so bloody you have to shave it off? I mean, that detail was really over the top. Things aren't adding up here. So I hope that woman does call back in. You know, I'd like for her friend who had to shave her hair call in too, you know. I'm thinking this is all a hoax. Nothing's adding up here. But Ellen DeGeneres, quite the name. We had some Florida football players die on the same day. Age 31 the 11th prime, football 11 on 11. Age 58, they died on dates with 38 and 58 numerology. Our death numbers, our Freemasonry numbers. One man dead at age 58, date with 58 numerology. They were 27 years apart. The younger man wore 27, fateful number. Anyway, if you guys aren't following my blog, you're missing all this. You know, you're missing it all. This Gibson Turner, obvious scripted home run tribute. It's just so dumb, Truth Seeker. All of this is so dumb and people need to wake up to it, you know? So get on the blog, see what's going on, the scripted games by the numbers. We'll cover it all tonight, plus more. I'm looking forward to what Chad's going to bring to the show. Intelligent man. He helped get my feet wet for radio, too. You know, I used to go on his show, Jeff Young's show, before I had my own show. So those guys helped get me radio ready. You know, Chad's the radio veteran. He's been doing it for a while, so he'll bring a good show tonight. All right, Truth Seeker, check out the blog. There's a million more things here, you know. You don't want to be missing out. I try to pack some comedy on this blog, too. Life can't always be so serious. See you tonight, Truth Seeker.